So, when they ask, does anyone got a testimony? You be like, no, I ain't got one, shoot. But you do, just like I do right now. But it took me a minute because this testimony has been in my back pocket because I was sick. I didn't have an office and I was hurt as an injured and I was in pain. So let me tell you how this testimony is going to work, because this testimony is going to work because I'm going to give God the glory and say no weapon formed against me shall prosper, because woo, man, I'm tired of living in this state of where I can't give God the glory for the simple things. And look, I love some miracles. I like the big stuff. But my trainer told me today, better is better. And I was like, you right on that. So here, let me give you this testimony, because if you're going through anything like I'm going through, some obstacles, some pain, this journey, I ain't never been in this situation before. I'm like, God, where you at? God is there, but he's not showing up in the way that I want him to show up, but he's showing up in the way that he's consistently been showing up. So let me tell you, back in December, a couple years ago, I was so sick and I was in between insurances to where I couldn't go get help. So I was like, God, I'm about to go out of town. I need to figure this out because I feel worse and I don't get sick. So tell me, how can I make this work? And God said, go to your client. I was like, oh, duh. He is open for business. He has a clinic, blah, blah, blah. So we met up. I scheduled an appointment. We met up. We had the interaction exchange, and he's like, here's some antibiotics, take these, blah, blah, blah. And then we started to go into other conversations as like, where's your office at? And I'm like, oh, I'm in between. And he was like, oh, really? And then we chopped it up. Guess what? I have an office, because he's like, I may have something for you. He was my client from day one, as in I helped him with his website, his logo, his brand, everything. I did that, right? So God has these things for us, and it's right there in our back pocket. But for some reason, we want something more grandiose. At least I do. Let me just speak for myself, because I like being the bull in the china shop. I want something big and grandiose, and that's not how God works all the time. And I'm not saying I know God's ways, because I sure don't. The second one was like the blessing of God has blessed me to be in a space where not only did my client have the space for me, but he also had a personal trainer for me. That personal trainer we didn't immediately click, but he became a client first, and then I became his client, because he said, oh man, I see some stuff. And he started to fix me like crazy. Like, I made a video on my other channel that I'll put in here so you can see what I'm talking about. But it was crazy because I've never felt this relief for like 25 years ago, because I felt the pain 26 years ago. And this is how God be working. I'm like, God, how, like, I didn't understand why I was here and how I would never have gotten here on my own will, my own idea, and not my own planning. So God, thank you for just showing up in a way that I didn't even know that I needed, because he has, the trainer as in, has helped me help 3 areas that I was desperately in need of: my knees, my hips, and my neck. So it's all because God blessed me with my business, which I did not want to do, right? The simple things. And through my business, he gave me the connections, right? And sometimes I can be very shy and introverted, and he forced it to happen in a way that I would have never have planned, had the will, or had the idea to. So if you are going through life right now, like I'm going through life, where it be lifing, there is some obstacles, there's problems. Like, y'all, look, I'm telling you, my testimony is, first and foremost, no weapon formed against you shall prosper in Jesus' name. If God be for you, who could be against you? So just know that God is for you. He's working on your behalf, and he is the absolute shield in everything that you have going on right now. It may not feel like it, because I know sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to fight, but please don't stop. You got this in Jesus' name, and be blessed.